Halloween 2018. It's rated R. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. It's directed by David Gordon Green, written by David Gordon Green and Danny McBride of all people. The music, John Carpenter returns to perform the legendary music. It's better than ever. This movie is better than ever. It looks amazing. It's got a great script, great cast, great cinematography. Very well done. Our best looking and sounding Halloween movie yet. Let's talk about our cast and our story here. So it's been 40 years since Halloween 1, and this movie's intended to sort of be Halloween 2. So it's been 40 years. Michael Myers has been in a prison, and Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, she can't shake off what she's been through, and she spent her entire life preparing for the return of Michael Myers, and to a great degree, and she obsesses over this. And she's been through a couple failed marriages because of this, and she has spent her life training her daughter, played by Judy Green, to prepare for the return of Michael Myers, but her obsessive nature has strained the relationship there, so the daughter doesn't want to really be around mom too much. And there's a granddaughter, played by Andy Matuchuk, who I really enjoyed her performance. I really like her character a lot. I think she did a great job. And the granddaughter reaches out to Grandma, Jamie Lee Curtis, and sort of brings her back in over the objections of Mom, because Mom wants to keep some distance there because Grandma's a little cuckoo about this Michael Myers guy. Okay, and then Halloween's coming, coincidentally, while all this is going on. And Michael is in the custody of a doctor, a psychologist, a student of Dr. Loomis from the original, and that's played, this character's played by Haluk Bilginer. He did a very nice job. And Will Patton plays a police officer that has a history with Michael. And Virginia Gardner plays a babysitter that has scenes with Jabrail Natumbu. And those scenes are very, very funny, and I didn't feel like the humor was forced. I thought it was very appropriate, and the theater really enjoyed their scenes there and the comedy. It was very, very good. And while all this is happening, Michael Myers escapes. Big spoiler alert, sorry, he escapes. I think you can see that from the trailer. Let's talk continuity here. So again, this movie is meant to replace Halloween 2. Some comments about that. So I don't feel it does do that. I think there's a continuity error here. Halloween 1 ends a certain way, and this movie starts a certain way, but there is a gap. There is something that should be shown that's not shown. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe the audience is left to fill in the gaps, or we're supposed to assume something, but I don't think it quite works without spoiling things. About Halloween 1. I don't want to spoil things about Halloween 1. In my opinion, this movie really should replace Halloween 4. Now, Halloween 3 is called Season of the Witch, and Michael Myers is not in that movie as a killing character in the movie. He is shown in the background in one scene, but on television. Really, this should replace Halloween 4, so I think they should keep the original Halloween. I think they should keep Halloween 2 from 1981, and I would put this one sort of as Halloween, not 3, because that's Season of the Witch, but Halloween 4. Are you following me? Does that make sense? I don't know. Because I still like Halloween 2, I like Donald Pleasance, I like all the movies that he was in as Dr. Loomis, so in my mind, I'm putting this somewhere around Halloween 4. All right, that's a lot to digest. This is a well-made movie again, good acting, it looks great, good cinematography and music. There are some surprises, some twists, plot twists. There's no big change to the mythology. There's nothing that comes out of nowhere or really adds to the mythology of Michael. This is pretty much a straight Michael Myers Halloween movie. There's nothing weird or unusual in it. It plays it straight, but it's done it better looking than ever before. Violence. I've been seeing a lot of reviews that they say, oh, the violence, it's just so over the top. I think the violence has been, in this movie, it's consistent with all the other movies. I don't see anything unusual as far as violence. I will say the first person that Michael kills, I was not cool with it, and I didn't see that the character would do that. So that could be a spoiler discussion topic. But there could be a good debate. Was his first kill in this movie something Michael would do or not do? And he did it, obviously, in the movie, and then maybe why did he do it? Go see it. You'll maybe know what I mean. Again, the humor is appropriate. It's not forced. I saw some reviews that were saying, oh, there's forced humor here. And no, there's no forced humor here, and it's not too violent. It's typical what you would expect, violence. I also saw some reviews that said, oh, this is a political statement, women against their abusers. Listen, I mean, I didn't see anything like that. I saw a story, a simple story, done very well. You know, the protagonist has always been Laurie Strode, so it was a natural progression that herself, her daughter, her granddaughter would be in this situation. I did not see any political statements here, because I know there was political statements about guns and you know, women's rights or what have you. It's a straight Halloween movie with no outside influences like that. Post-credits scene. There is no post-credits scene. I'm just going to tell you so you don't have to sit around. There is something at the end that is audible. So if you want to stick around for that, I would say you don't need to stick around for that. It's just something audible, and you could just Google it, and you know, you don't need to stick around. Let's see. I think I'm gonna buy this on Blu-ray. I think I'm gonna buy it. I want to see more. Again, I think they should continue this franchise with the granddaughter. And there are things. If you pay attention in the way the camera moves and focuses on certain things, I think they did give you some hints about where this franchise might be headed in the future. But they're just subtle. So I think they did that so if the crowd doesn't like it, or they could always just say, no, that wasn't intended. So it's very, very subtle hints I think they were giving. But I say go see it. Definitely, it's Halloween time. We have a great Halloween movie in the theaters. I think you should definitely see it. So, yeah, with that, that's all I got. So good night as always, and I will see you on the... give me a second. Hello?